All right, Mark Yaffe, live, late and live, unlike the early voters, late and live, jokes from the jacuzzi, November 1st edition. This has been going since the first week in June. Yeah, so anyway, I want to welcome you back. I'm going to go set up at the jacuzzi, but I was running late. If we at least get this camera going, evidently that lures unsuspecting viewers in who believe they'll actually see something entertaining. So I'm going to set this up on the editing table by the jacuzzi, and then we got to get a light because daylight savings is over and it's pitch black out there, even though there's a full moon. So yeah, I promise we'll have better. We have a very professional lighting system. Walmart, $9.99. Shop light.
Yeah.
There's our guest star.
Thank you.
That's Doja. Doja, say hello. Okay. Visiting from Walnut Creek. Oh man. Hope you guys all had a good Halloween. Socially distanced. We left some candy out for the kids, and it went. We had like 4 trick-or-treaters and a couple looters. So yeah, that worked out all right. So. All right, so this is it. We set up here. We get the light going. Got some props for tonight's show. And then we'll set up some looking for by. Oh, she gets down here. All right. How's our lighting look? Okay. 6 people waiting patiently for 5 minutes worth of mediocre material. I feel Facebook friends that stat. I'm gonna load the TikTok. Oh man, it's all happening. It's coming together late, but it's coming together. Thanks everyone for your patience. The production crew went on strike. Laura Nelson, Texas, in the house. I hope you weren't caught up in the big slowdown there with all the people surrounding the Biden bus. That was interesting. The Trump supporters slowed the Biden bus down to 20 miles an hour on a Texas interstate. That's not a way to earn Trump vote. No Trump voter wants to drive 20. Well, I guess if they're surrounding a bus. So, of course, just a reminder, let's not forget to vote. If you can see here, we have just a few campaign reminders, like about 378 campaign flyers to go with 837,000 text messages, 910 million commercials. So I'm pretty sure they were actually calling, the campaign was calling me, said, "Oh, Mark, can you help make calls to remind people to vote?" I'm really, if someone doesn't know there's an election, they're either dead or in a coma since 2009. Okay, let's be honest here. But no matter what party you support, what candidate, we're all excited that the election is in 3 days, which means we're only 3 weeks away from knowing who our next president is. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Congratulations, early voters out there. We had over 90-something million people already cast votes early. What are you doing, America? You're messing up our reputation as the nation that waits to the last minute to do everything. And what happened in the election? The first astronauts voted from space. Yes, a couple of U.S. astronauts voted while in orbit. Yeah, they said it took them about 2 hours because the line wrapped all the way around the space station. What else? Election, the campaigns are both trying to grab last-minute voters and fight for the remaining votes. I believe President Trump and Vice President Biden, former Vice President Biden, were barnstorming across the Midwest. And yeah, go Raiders. What's up, Don? And the president's rallies are predicted to cause about 700 COVID deaths, while Biden's 10 rallies are expected to put all 7 attendees to sleep. New York police, they're investigating a report that an officer was yelling Trump 2020 over his police cruiser PA. And the police officials are very upset. They reminded the officer you can only use your squad car loudspeaker to harass panhandlers and cuss out jaywalkers. And I don't know if we have any space enthusiasts. I'm not really a big space guy, although we had the Mars and the moon and full moon, all that. But they found water on the moon. They say water on the moon might be easier to reach than experts thought. Beer and wine will, however, remain largely inaccessible, except during lunar. Thousands of McDonald's shake machines that have broken down across the entire country, giving teenage employees another excuse to stand around doing nothing. And what else? A father of a 7th grader says his son is being threatened with arrest because he missed 3 online classes. He's being threatened with arrest. He's now facing a year in juvenile hall, or as the judge calls it, boarding school. Vice President Mike Pence is out campaigning despite Bates contracting COVID. Vice President Pence continues in-person campaigning because the White House Halloween party featured hydrochloroquine laced punch, Snickers bars, and doses of remdesivir. I guess there's a couple of super rich people fighting in West Palm Beach, Florida. Billionaire investor was accused is played for like 3 days straight. The of the old summer. 7 people over the age of 40. Sanford and Son for the he's with old red fox on a junkyard. Okay, so you get the idea. Judge does upcoming sexual assault trial. However, since the president owes about $400 million, he's expected to defend. I heard these guys are going to be able to get Florida prisoners are going to be able to go for stimulus check. Florida prisoners stimulus checks, or as they will now be known, a lockdown jailhouse million. He volunteered to be a pole. Yeah, he was pissed, and they charged him a cover at the strip club. It's 24-hour news cycle. How are you guys holding up? This is nonstop. Commentary, social media, blogging. It's just insane. I mean, 24-hour news cycle. See, when I was a kid back in the 1900s, 24-hour news cycle meant we had to wait a day for the news. Just like if there was game innings or a hostage crisis, you didn't know who won or who got rescued till the next day. Now we know stuff instantly before the hostages know. Oh, they got released. Oh, no one told us. And even sports, it's just much, right? You watch sports now. You got 47 cameras, 13 studio analysts, 5 play-by-play announcers, sideline reporters. You know, they're interviewing the coaches. Hey, coach, what do you have to do to win this game? Concentrate on the team and stop answering your questions in the middle of the third quarter. Sports has changed, right? Sports is this multi-billion-dollar industry with overpaid athletes, and man, back like in the 50s, that shit was different. That was like one where they didn't have one now went on television, and it was like back in the 50s. So the announcers they were a little smoking, drinking on. Are playing the Pirates of Chicago, aka the White Sox. The try defense. Now they've got
Rocky Buchanan in the left, the Cuban speedster Julio Gonzalez in center, and the Irishman Nick O'Rourke in right. That's right. It's a hick, a spick, and a on the hulking Negro Larry Dolby to wind up the ninth. He'll be facing the last three batters, the Sox, Balls, and Steinberg. Steinberg is the Jews. They go shortstop, Gio Giacomini. He hopes to hit a meatball out of the infield. On first base, it's Sandy Sanchez looking to steal second because that they do. The little Mexican bee, jumping bee, takes a lead off. Dolby, the hulking Negro, he makes a pitch. Oh, Giacomini hits a meatball in the left field. It's a chinker up the alley. That's going to drive Sanchez home, not to Mexico, but all the way to home plate. And that was like normal racist baseball in the 1950s. So, I wasn't alive in the 1950s, but yeah, anyway. What else? What else we got to talk about before we sign off here? I'm just stalling for time because I really want to go back in and eat food. We went to dinner and that's one here. Say what's day night wagon doing every day, so